everybody, and welcome to this week's WHTV Newscast. I'm Aubrey Nolan.
And I'm Caitlin Terry. To start off this Wednesday, we have my story about the cross-country state. Cross-country is a sport in which teams and individuals run an open-air race on natural terrain. Timberland's cross-country team recently went to the state meet. Let's take a look at how it went. The cross-country team had been working hard in training all season, and back in November they went to the state meet where senior Trevor Pyman took second place.
I was super duper excited once I crossed the finish line. It was just adrenaline rush of that finally all the hard work had paid off this season and everything that I had been training for and working for finally came to fruition.
As a coach, it felt really good to see him be so successful because he's a phenomenal kid. He works really hard. He's got a great attitude. He's a good team leader. He just does everything right. With cross country, it is so difficult. The training is so difficult. To run a 5K super fast is one of the hardest things that a human can do. So to see these kids do that and then to see them improve and to see them feel so good at the end of the race and feel so good about their accomplishments it's what makes it all worth it for sure.
The cross-country success stretches throughout the district. Liberty Junior Allie Kruger took first place at the state meet.
Going into it, I knew that it could be anyone's race. There was 5 different people that could have won. So it ended up being super cool to win because I wasn't actually expecting it. I knew I could have, but I didn't think I would. So it just felt super cool because I've wanted to do that for a really long time, but I never thought I actually would.
For more information and updates on the cross-country team, be sure to follow them on Twitter at THS Cross Country.
Congratulations to Trevor and Allie.
They're doing a great job representing the district. Timberland's cybersecurity class is currently competing in a competition called Cyber Up. The Cyber Up's Power Ups Cyber Games competition is designed to help students solve computer security problems and build collaboration skills. Students compete in a monthly online competition that focuses on a topic related to cybersecurity. This is sponsored by Mr. Mers. Hey, have you been wondering what the teachers have been up to at school all by themselves?
Yeah, actually I have. Good thing WHTV reporter Mia Palazzola is able to give us an inside look to what teachers have been doing during Level 3 learning.
Hi, I'm Mia Palazzola from WHTV, and as of recently going back to Level 1 learning after being in Level 3 learning since November 16th, teachers are also learning how to cope with all of these new challenges just as much as students.
To me, I've seen teachers try tremendous new things, and the things that they're trying and the ways they're trying to reach kids and the different technology they're using to ensure kids are learning. To me, that's been a huge plus for the virtual learning.
I think the teachers go through lesson plans and plan the weeks out for us, and they try to do their best to make it easiest for us students and for them as well. They have to think of backup plans in case the internet crashes like it has. They just really do their best, and they're always there to lend a helping hand for us. So thank you, teachers.
So what are some things that I learned to cope with during Level 3 was not having any students around. It's a really quiet building, and you go out in the middle of or in between classes and nobody's out there except for a few teachers, and it's really kind of empty, and you can kind of feel all the teachers missing seeing their kids every day and missing the students and that kind of life that they bring to the building. What do I do during my break? I'll go for a walk around the building. I'll go and chat with other teachers kind of in my hallway here just to get some interaction.
While some might agree, some teachers spend some of their free time when not doing other priorities, decorating hallways or classrooms for Christmas time.
During my break time, I do really enjoy listening to music on Spotify.
To stay festive, teachers have also participated in the 12 Days of Fitness by doing some sort of fitness for 30 seconds a day. Teachers are also collecting food for Operation Backpack every Tuesday, and on December 22nd, Goodwill donations will be going out. As this is not an everyday thing, teachers also got to participate in caroling and a spirit week. As there has been tons of challenges occurring this school year, please remember we are all in this together. And if you need any help on catching up on assignments or on assignments in general, you can ask specific teachers varying from class about tutor lessons happening after school in the library. I'm Mia Palazzola, back to the studio.
It's really interesting to see how the teachers keep themselves busy with online school.
Yes, it is. On the topic of changes because of COVID, I miss being able to go to sports games.
Me too, but we don't have to feel completely disconnected. Reporter Will Tischler is here to give us a look into girls basketball, one of our winter sports at Timberland.
Hello, this is Will Tischler with WHTV. Today we're going to be taking an inside look at ladies basketball. Their season started in early November and ends in mid-March. The girls basketball teams have accumulated a total of 18 tournament trophies that are displayed in the trophy case. The first trophy won all the way back in 2002, and the most recent trophy won in 2019.
The masks are definitely annoying, but I'm going to get used to it, so it's not bad. COVID has affected the season because there's a lot more rules and restrictions, but other than that, it hasn't really affected us.
Girls from the freshman basketball team say that their bond and teamwork is stronger than others due to the fact that they have all played with each other in the previous 8th grade season.
My favorite thing about our team this year is that I think a lot of us got a lot better than last season for 8th grade, and we're just a lot closer this season. So our season this year has overall changed because there's just not as many people in the stands, and I feel like that can affect some players in a positive and negative way. Masks don't bother me that much, but it doesn't really affect us that much because we don't have to play with them on, but at some places we do, and it's really hard.
If you would like to attend any of the upcoming girls basketball games but don't know where they're at or what time they start, you can access their calendar by going to Timberland's homepage and then pressing Athletics. From there, you will click the Winter Sports section, and under that, you can find the girls basketball team's homepage, which will have a direct link to their game schedule.
COVID has affected our season because some of our tournaments have gotten canceled, and so there really isn't as much games as there would be last year. It's okay because we don't have to play with the mask on, but it's kind of annoying to get off the bench after put your mask on because you're breathing heavily, so it's hard to breathe.
Our team is a lot closer than we were last year, so it's just funner and it's better to be around them.
If you have any questions about joining the upcoming ladies basketball seasons, you can contact their coach. Her Gmail is ashleykeefer@wsdr4.org. Thank you for watching. This is Will Tischler with WHTV.
After months of waiting, the United States has a coronavirus vaccine that is being distributed currently. Among the first people to gain access to the vaccine would be those in nursing homes and healthcare workers on the front line. Getting a COVID-19 vaccine can help protect you from creating an antibody response in your body without you having to become sick with the virus.
Hi, I'm Kaylee Lineback reporting for WHTV.
The current band director at Timberland, Courtney White, has been involved in band for 31 years and has been teaching THS students for 17 years.
So when I began in music in 4th grade, or band I guess, I started on flute, but I really enjoy all of the instruments, and I think that they all have a unique place within the ensemble. It's just getting the chance to express ourselves through music. It's basically a different language that we're program in 6th grade all the way through graduating seniors, and hopefully them having the opportunities to continue their love for music post-graduation. But just overall being able to put together a large group of individuals and being able to produce a fantastic musical piece.
Timberland has many different ensembles for students to be a part of, like Marching Wolves, Symphonic Band, Concert Band, Jazz Band, Pep Band, Percussion, Solos and Ensembles, and Color Guard and Winter Guard.
My favorite instrument is saxophone. My favorite part about band is our Saxy 6 saxophone sextet that we do every year.
It's definitely harder because you can only meet once every week afternoon, and not everyone can make it, so it's really hard when we have a concert to prepare for, and we don't have enough rehearsal time.
With COVID, band hasn't been able to get together and practice as much, so we always enjoy days like these, says Hoi Nguyen.
My favorite part about band is probably going to have to be the friends and actually the music most of the time, because a lot of the times the music that we play is straight fire.
If you're interested in band, you can contact Courtney White at wsdr4.org. If you want any more information on band, you can check Timberland Band's social medias listed down below. Thanks for watching. This was Kaylee Lineback. Now back to the studio.
Hey Caitlin, what was your New Year's resolution?
Mine was to stop procrastinating.
That was mine too. Let's go to Brooke Benny to hear about Timberland's New Year resolutions.
2021 is finally here, and with it comes many changes and resolutions we made. Like the saying goes, new year, new me.
But where and how exactly did resolutions become what we know and love today?
The tradition of making a New Year's resolution dates back to 4,000 years ago in Babylon. Babylonians would make promises to the gods to pay their debts or return any items they may have borrowed, and if they kept their promise, would receive a favor the next coming year. What are some of the New Year's resolutions of the students and staff here at Timberland?
My New Year's resolution is to work out more.
Eat healthy and avoid spending all my money.
To get everything ready for college.
My New Year's resolution is to be more positive and have more confidence.
My New Year's resolution is to make more time for myself.
My New Year's resolution is to have better time management skills and wake up earlier.
My New Year's resolution is to get my double in cheer.
This is so boring, but my New Year's resolution is definitely to avoid procrastinating.
My resolution is to spend more time with my family.
My New Year's resolution is to really not stress out too much about things as much as I used to, just because, it's my senior year, so just being able to end strong and just have a fun time despite being in a pandemic, I think that'll help a lot.
New Year's resolution is to try and clean my room more often.
Because so much has changed this year, my New Year's resolution is to take a video or a picture every day of next year so that I can look back and remember what happened, because I just feel like that's so important.
Spend more time with family.
Working out more regularly for volleyball.
To keep working out 3 to 4 times a week.
My New Year's resolution for 2021 is to become more successful with my work, because on virtual I get really stressed and I don't want to do my work.
To jump off the highest diving board. My 2021 resolution is to get back motivated with my schoolwork and get back on my game like I have been in the previous years. I know a lot of people are struggling this year to be motivated, and I feel like that would be a really good resolution for teachers and students to achieve this year.
According to New York Times, writing down your goals can better help motivate yourself to complete your resolutions. I'm Brooke Benny, back to the studio.
With the switch to level 3, it is important to contact your counselors about any problems you are having. Make sure you know which counselor to contact. This is based off of last name, and you can find the list of counselors on the counseling webpage. You can also see your designated counselor under Student Details and SIS. In order to contact your counselor, you can either email them or set up an appointment through the counseling webpage, which can be accessed under the Academics tab of the Timberland homepage.
Having trouble keeping up with your work? Are you feeling unprepared for the switch back to level 1? Here are some tips to stay organized through the switch from level 3 to level 1. Tip number 1, make folders for each class in your Google Drive. Since a lot of work is online now, making folders for all of your online assignments or notes can really come in handy. You can also put folders inside of the class folders to organize individual units. This will help with the switch because everything will be organized on your computer that you will be taking to school with you every day. Tip number 2, don't procrastinate your work. In a study conducted by the University of Calgary, it was found that 86% of high school students procrastinate. While being at home can make one feel very unmotivated, completing your work in a timely manner will really help you be prepared for the switch to all in-person learning. Tip number 3, have a virtual planner. There are apps you can download onto your Chromebook such as Momentum. Momentum shows up when you open Chrome, and you can add to-dos and cross them out as you go. You can also use Google Tasks, which can be found on the right-hand side of your Gmail, and which you can add and cross out tasks. Tip number 4, after a long day of completing assignments, you should treat yourself. This can help you to feel more motivated to stay on top of your work. An example of this is treating yourself to a fun and small knick-knack, or even a new article of clothing. Tip number 5, the final tip is to go into the change with a positive attitude. Try to make the best of the situation and be patient.
Bye, Timberland. Have a nice week and have a fantastic 2021.